Hey, gang, we got a monster announcement before we get to the show. Uncle Hank and Kippy are making a list. We're checking it twice. We're going to be coming to your town, so you better be nice.
We're hitting the road, baby. Are You Garbage is going on the road, doing it live.
Coming at you.
We're going to be in Raleigh Goodnights, Nashville Zanies, Indianapolis Helium, and Cleveland Hilarities. Get your tickets. They should be available now on the club's website. Can't wait to see. It's going to be some stand-up. It's going to be some live AYG. We're going to be taking questions from the audience. You get to ask us questions. We're going to be asking you questions. It's going to be a hoot, baby. Limited capacity, socially distant, so get your tickets ASAP.
It's going to be very fun. Come and see us.
Peace! Welcome to another exciting edition of Are You Garbage? The show where you find out if your favorite comedians are classy individuals or absolute trash. Now, here are your hosts, Kevin Ryan and H. Foley.
Hey, everybody out there, and welcome back to everybody's favorite new podcast. This is Are You Garbage? It's a show we sit down with your favorite comedians, and we find out if they grew up classy or if they're just a big old piece of trash.
Oh, yeah.
I'm your host, H. Foley, coming at you on a beautiful day.
Woo!
Beautiful day.
Sun's out, buns out, baby.
Down here, Aunt Tootie's basement, 70 degrees where we're at. It's nice, but not for me because I went right from COVID to fucking chafing season real quick. And the Gold Bond ain't cutting it.
Yeah.
And I got bad news for you about Tootie. St. Patty's Day's coming up. She's throwing a party here. We got to get some of the stuff out.
All right.
$5 a cup. Anybody wants to come. And don't steal any of the equipment. My co-host is coming at you from right next to me.
Those get longer and longer and less of a joke, I think, every week.
He hates the Tootie updates. But you kids love him, so we're going to keep doing it. Kevin James Ryan, everybody.
Hey, gang. Happy to be here. Thanks for tuning in. As always, please make sure you rate, review, subscribe on iTunes. Full video available on YouTube. And you already know what? Those numbers?
Are they
True to fucking roof, baby.
Thank you, guys.
And then also patreon.com. Baby, by the time you hear this, we're fucking cooking. Patreon.com/RUGarbage. You get bonus episodes of AYG. You can get episodes of Hard Feeling, which is the fucking moneymaker, baby.
Man.
Which is just me and Foley hanging out, chopping it up, kind of me calling him fat, you calling me bald.
It's the new Zendaya. Everybody wants a piece of it.
It's a good time. And then also every month with our top tier patrons, we do a live stream where you ask us questions, we ask you questions, we play AYG with you guys. It's a good time. Get involved, baby.
Thank you so much. And gang, how about a nice round of applause for our producer extraordinaire, the guy that makes it all happen. We got a new lens right now. Little inside baseball, so we're looking a little sharp. Give it up for T-Bone, Toby McMullen.
Yeah, T-Bone.
Went fucking empty my bank account on a lens. Foley took a look and went, I don't see the difference. I can't tell.
Yeah, Foley's always good to reassure you after a big purchase. I don't get it. I don't get it.
Currently, no invoices are being taken.
Yeah.
But I will tell you what, boys. Beautiful day outside, sun shining. We got the vaccine. I'm kissing babies. I'm licking flagpoles. I don't give a fuck.
Let's go.
It's not too shabby. We're excited, and we could not be more excited to have our incredibly special guest back with us today. This is a family episode. We're doing the Patreon questions. We got a little company. We got a little star power. We love her. You love her. Give it up for our good friend, Carly Aquilino, everybody.
Yeah.
Thank you guys for having me. Happy to be here.
Thanks so much for
Very
coming.
excited.
I can't get the Burger King thing out of my
Yeah.
head right now. It's like 80s Burger King.
You look like you worked at a summer camp or something.
I didn't realize till I saw my reflection in the doors of the subway. I'm like, I'm literally wearing the Burger King uniform.
That is a
You
tough
could
look.
be in
I
the. You could,
didn't-
if it was the 80s, you could be in that commercial.
Oh my god!
And you're
I
in the
miss my
commercial, and
calling.
they walk in, and I'm standing there. What do you want?
She turns and looks at the camera.
I know this is like going to be the last time I wear this outfit for sure.
No, he
You
was
pull it
saying,
off.
He was saying before, and I
You
think
look cool all the
yes.
time.
We said this on your episode, and we're not kissing your ass. It's just a fact. We love you, and this is just the truth of it. And I think one of the good elements that you bring to the show is your cool eye, your cool classiness.
Oh,
to decipher the
cool,
garbage.
classy.
But
I like that.
Let's not forget.
With a little bit of trash sprinkled on it.
Yeah,
That's
you are
Yeah.
Long Island Garbaggio.
Here's
Like,
the,
I am.
through and through.
100%.
You send us.
Yeah.
You sent us a video of you being like, "These are the tomato jars I reuse."
I
Like
saved
you
them.
saved
oh
everything.
shit! I forgot about that. Did I
Like,
tell you
you're-
about the one that's a little ceramic one? It's a little French custard yogurt.
Okay.
It's in Whole Foods has it. It's
I-
like a little pot. It's fantastic.
Oh, I know which one you're talking about. The one where John Stamos is on the commercial. I think.
Okay.
It's a French yogurt.
Yes, that's
Yes.
exactly right. And it's in
Oh,
like a
I gotta
little
get
clay
that.
pot.
Yeah. Ooh, that's fancy.
No,
I
no,
want
it's
I
not.
want that.
Is
Yeah,
not
yeah.
It's literal
No,
trash.
it's a pot. It's
No.
a clay pot.
Oh.
It's so classy.
The main one that you had that everybody has, my mom has thousands of them, is the Stonyfield yogurt.
Yeah.
I don't think I've ever had Stonyfield yogurt.
But you got the-
But
you
I've
got
been
the
eating
containers.
meatballs out of their containers for 20 years. I don't know who eats the fucking yogurt.
I
and then
know.
all of a sudden the meatballs are there.
I know. It's so crazy. Like, I had sent you guys a video of me. Like, I had just cleaned out my dishwasher. And in my head, I was like, this is so garbage.
But you
Yeah.
got a dishwasher.
Because it was
See,
all-
it keeps going back and forth. She's classy, she's trashy.
Can't get a read on this broad.
I'm a mix.
Yeah.
So it was like, yeah, old jelly jars and apple juice
You
containers.
have money. This is what you make money.
I
You're
know,
successful.
but I feel like it's better for the environment to keep them. No? Yes.
No,
you
of
recycle
course.
them.
And they're glass. So
No,
glass
you-
is nice.
Glass is nice. There's nothing wrong. Will you melt the label off? Like if it's a Martinelli's apple juice, will you melt that off?
Melt it
I'll
off with
peel it
what?
off. I'll peel it off. I don't have any, equipment
Yeah.
to keep the to keep my old
Over
jars.
there with a blowtorch and a welder's hat.
I don't know how to explain this to you, fatty, but no, you can't peel it off. I mean nice, because you could like put a little a succulent or something in that.
Wow. Oh, okay. I know what you're saying. Okay.
You know what I'm
Or for you, grape juice.
That would be
Or chili
It's
for
bananas. It's insane to me. I have mason jars.
No,
I
it's
went
an
and
old
bought
school
them.
thing.
I bought
Yeah,
like
but
mason
it's-
jars.
Yeah, but it's kind of like having mason jars.
Yeah.
It is.
For
It
fucking
is.
trash people, go buy a mason jar is
Yeah.
a nickel, a dime. It's not like a fucking clear mason jar is $150. And you're
Oh
cutting
no,
corners.
it gets me all riled up. I go, oh, I can't wait to keep this jar. I buy stuff just to keep the jars, and I use all of them. I do use all of them for
That's
leftovers.
impossible.
Yeah, he doesn't have
or
this-
for like ingredients. I cook every day. I cook everything. So I literally ingredients. So you got something left over, you put it in a little jar. You got all the jars in the fridge. No.
I'm agreeing with you. He doesn't go for that sentimental
you
stuff.
drink
I love
soda
it.
out of them. That's what you use them for. You drink out of old pasta jars.
Shut up.
You're not fucking Emerald over here putting like chickpeas in them. You're drinking juice out of it.
This is where I ferment my almonds.
Yeah, get the fuck out of here.
Just Gatorade. No, yes, I drink out of Classico tomato jars. But what you're saying is more of an elevated thing, and there's a sentimental nostalgia to it.
Again, it's the same thing.
He doesn't get that. I
Yeah.
get it.
But it's the same thing. You guys are doing.
But it is garbage.
It is garbage. Oh no, 100%. I
yeah,
told you
yeah,
guys it was
yeah.
garbage. I made a whole video
Yeah,
going.
she's not
These are
fighting
the
that.
things
You're
I
also one of
just-
the comics that will just send us stuff like quite regularly. We have like an
Yeah, yeah.
ongoing thing, which is like, what about these? Or what
I'm like,
about
oh guys, I have a great idea. Like I'm like your like producer.
I love it.
Like,
The best one you ever sent me was Shaq. What he was
Shaq shoes.
Shaq shoes.
Shaq shoes.
Shaq had his own
If
shoes.
you had Shaq shoes, you're garbage. I remember those kids.
Oh man, if you were rocking Shaq shoes, it was a tough
And
look.
They were nice. They were nice sneakers.
looked
They weren't
good, yeah.
ugly. They looked good, but like you knew that they were Shaq shoes.
Yeah,
You
yeah.
know?
They
They
were-
were a whole different vibe.
They were only available at Marshalls and TJ Maxx.
Right,
Yeah.
or like I think that he had like a deal with like Kohl's or something like that, like Sears maybe.
Yeah.
They weren't at like the Foot Lockers and stuff,
No,
where you get
never.
normal shoes.
No.
They were always like an
Yeah.
impulse buy.
Normal
at the
shoes.
car wash or something.
It's next to the Snickers. Fuck.
I just saw something. He ended up selling he sold like 50 million.
Yeah,
pairs
he
of
did.
Oh, yeah.
He said he did them like that because he wanted
Everybody to
kids to
have
be
them,
able to
yeah.
have.
Right, everybody
Yeah.
to be able to
Yeah.
to get them,
And
which is really nice, and that
It
seems
is.
very Shaq to me. Shaq seems like such a nice guy.
Is he not?
So
He seems like the
Right?
best celebrity
Ugh.
ever.
There he was like
I love
partying
him.
at the raves and stuff. He was at like
Yeah, he's the
EDM
man.
concerts and stuff.
I remember I guess MTV or somebody had a tour of his house, and it was like his
Yeah, it
bed
was
was
his
a
crib.
giant heart.
Yeah.
Do you remember that?
Yeah.
I was like, that's
Yeah.
hot.
Yeah. I remember in that. I think it's his ex-wife now, but it was they showed his wife, and she was like
Yes.
6'6", but looked like she was like tall,
Right.
but looked like a child. Next
Yeah,
to him.
yeah.
Yeah.
I
Yeah,
saw
he's a
him
big
walking
dude.
down the street once. It was very cool.
Where in New York?
Over here, yeah, somewhere over here.
It's tough
Many
to
years
miss.
ago. I know, exactly. You see him from a mile away. It's like, that's Shaq. It's
yeah.
not,
If
is
he's
that
in New
Shaq?
York, you've seen him.
Yeah, 100%.
Is that Keith or Sutherland or Shaq? I can't. We'll get a little closer. We'll think. I think it's Keith or Sutherland.
Right. There's no
Are
question
you saying
there.
Keith or something?
Kiefer.
What is it, kefir?
It's kefir. I think you said keither a couple of times. I let it slid once or twice, but you doubled down on it.
What are you, a fucking narc? You gonna dime me out here? We're broadcasting.
I don't know. You claim to be a man of the stage, a man of film, a movie buff, and you're saying keither something.
Fellow thespian. Hey, Keever, good to meet you, man. On that Shaq tip, real quick before we get to the questions.
Fucking Regis over here on that Shaq tip. Let me circle back. I love when you turn broadcaster. It's great.
I've been wanting to get back to it. I'm this because I've been shopping for sneakers.
Okay.
I'm real close to going Skechers.
Oh, I
know.
like Skechers.
Yeah?
Yeah, I
but
like
this
Skechers.
wait, hold on. Wait. This
She's
goes-
the coolest person you know. That's all I fucking
No,
needed to hear.
But this goes
And
back to
it's-
her storing, fair trade walnuts in a sauce jar to
Okay.
you drinking milk out of it. She looks different, and you got the same products, but you're doing different shit with them.
It depends on the Skechers. It depends on the style of Skechers.
Gotcha.
But sometimes having the thing that nobody else has and wearing the thing that nobody else wears is what makes it cool. Because if you're wearing the same stuff that everybody else wears, it's kind of like
You're wearing
And
them.
I don't-
You're wearing them
It's like-
relatively ironic. He
Ironic.
looks-
I'm wearing them for bunion comfort.
Yeah.
Like
He
I'm
looks
saying,
like-
I'm almost there.
looks
I'm
like-
a couple years away from therapeutic shoes, I think.
Yeah. You look like you should have a
okay.
helmet on most times.
Oh,
I gotta
man.
see the style of it. I'll see if I approve.
Velcro right across, right
Ooh,
across.
I love a Velcro. How convenient.
No.
Yeah.
Come on. No, we can't. He's
It's like we can't.
we
Don't encourage him.
Yes, don't encourage him. He's already going into the dark side.
I understand.
Right.
I understand what Kevin's saying, and because what he said before is true too. You're the only person I've ever seen pull off a Dale Earnhardt shirt and look cool.
Oh,
Yeah.
thank you. Thank you so much.
Only person.
Yeah. If he did it, it would look like he'd be like at Talladega or something.
Right.
You know
Like
what
a
I
true
mean?
NASCAR.
Yeah.
A NASCAR
You do it, you're
fan.
like, oh, there's just a cool person. Yeah.
Mustard on me. I got some kid on a leash. Get over here, you. Sitting in the infield. All right, gang. This is a family episode. You guys are amazing. Carly, thank you for coming in.
Thank
So
you
the
for
hot
having
one
me.
already,
I'm so
baby.
excited.
Let's get to the questions. We have your Patreon questions.
Yeah, guys. So as you know, when you sign up for Patreon, we will ask your garbage question on air with a guest or with just me and Foley. It's a good time. Some of the questions are fucking home runs, by the way. And we just get so many requests that this is the way to do it. So when you join Patreon, we'll ask your question, and we will get to all of them. We have a little bit of a backlog just because so many the fish are jumping on the boat. You know what I mean?
Do we?
There's a lot.
I think it's just an ongoing thing.
Yeah, I don't know why you get stuck on this for some reason.
Paint ourselves in a positive light. You're doing great.
Yeah, we're doing great, and the Patreon's successful. That's why it's tough to get to all the questions so quick.
I feel like my parents are getting a divorce right now, right in front of my face.
I wish we could divorce.
He always thinks I'm coming at him, but I really love him.
I know. Of course you do.
I
You
know you
gotta.
do. I
You
know.
gotta.
Yeah, no, I know you do. You're just a lot sometimes.
He was being so nice.
Right?
And you were being so mean to
Wait,
him.
just now? Oh, you deal with them fucking 8
You
hours a
You
day.
go, I really love
You
him.
get
you
to
go,
lead.
Yeah,
You
of
get to
course
lead.
you do. But you're just a lot.
Let's take our jars and Skechers and get out of here.
I don't know. I just watched Foley pull the e-brake on the highway, and I got to agree with Kippy on this one.
See?
Wow.
Yes,
okay.
yes. What? It's very tough to broadcast with him sometimes because he's nuts. So, like, all of a sudden, you're like, oh, we're having fun. And then he's like, nuh-uh. And you're like, oh, shit, I don't know what happened.
For the record, I realized I shouldn't have said it the second that I said it.
Yes. See, he gets it. He's
I
like a
get
dog.
it.
He's got to train him. You know.
I know what
Negative
I'm-
reinforcement.
I-
when you leave, I hit him with a newspaper. Woo, Kippy's heating up. All right, 2 on the board. Got the Shaq shoes. Let's go.
He's got to get me out from under the table first, though. I'm hissing at him.
He pees every time the doorbell rings. No, I love you, big guy. Wow,
I
you just
love
said
you,
that
too.
on tape. That's a lot.
There you go.
Okay. for comedy purposes, in case this ever comes back to bite me in the ass.
That's what you get canceled for. You love Foley.
All right, this is a goofy one. We're having
We're
a
having
good
a good
time.
time.
She's a fun hang. You're always
Great hang. Great hang.
It's so fun. You're always just fun, right? You're
Fun.
funly. You're the only person I've ever been at the bar with, and you were like, quick, let's do Shark Tank pitches. So then you just got to get up, and we're all fucking bombed
God.
up, and we'll just improvise like, "Hey, Sharks,"
it's
and she's
so
like,
much-
"What's your revenue?" She really gets into it. Do you have a patent? Is it pending? Is it
Right, and then everybody playing Shark Tank when
It's
you're drunk at a
so-
bar
it
is
was-
so much fun.
it was
I
one of
love
the fun
springing it on
memories.
people because everybody has an invention that they think they're like, this is my brilliant idea. If I had the means, I would be a billionaire
Yeah,
because
yeah,
this
yeah.
is my invention. So it's fun to like spring that on people when you're out at a bar and have them, okay, do your pitch. I'm going to be Barbara Corcoran.
Yeah, she's
Or
always
I'm gonna be-
Barbara.
I love
She
Barbara.
carves it out. She's
Was
Barbara.
she the lady with short hair or
Barbara-
long hair?
Oh, yeah,
The
the like
real estate
short
tycoon.
hair.
She
real
does the
estate-
commercials now for the HR software.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay, yeah.
Probably got a piece of it too.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah,
for sure.
of course she's
Couple
got.
of bucks.
She's not doing that for free.
No.
Yeah,
She's
she's
not
got a
doing
short
that.
house.
She's got
I'll
a
tell you that.
commission. Oh yeah.
What's your Shark Tank?
So, I can't tell anybody.
Yeah, otherwise, she can maybe get hers
I
off
have
the ground.
thousands.
I'm like, it's a back scratcher and
I got one. My investment's a little low right now, so I'll tell it on there in case there's any financiers out there.
Okay.
Tissues and toilet paper for men, thicker,
We've
for
got-
bigger guys.
we've-
Thicker. Okay.
Yeah.
There's like
And
19
tissues?
brands.
Tissues too. Every time you know the little pack of tissues.
I think they've sponsored the show at some point.
you know the little pack.
We've explained to them that these exist. They're called man wipes, dude wipes,
No, they're called missues.
I just.
missues.
That's what they're called. They're called
No, is that what you've come up with? Missues?
missues. Yeah,
I just picture you blowing your nose and blowing holes.
dude, it's the
Just
worst.
blowing too
He's in black and white on the infomercial. Like, hey, our tissue's not thick enough for you. Do you need a beach towel because you're huge and an animal?
I fall off the balcony.
He's wrapped up in an extension cord for some reason.
You blow someone off the balcony when you blow your nose. Oh, that's so good. I feel like you can't make thicker toilet paper though because
It won't-
that's
it
bad
won't
for
flush.
that's bad for the pipes.
That's why she's Barbara.
Yeah, come
why
on,
she's
you can't
Barbara.
do that. That's
Yeah,
bad for
yeah.
you. You're gonna have to dig up your yard in a year.
Aaron Brockovich over here. Take it easy. We're still in the developmental phases. I'll figure something
I'm still
out.
doing some research and development at
He's
the
already
moment.
filing suits. Hey, hang on a second. Every time I use a regular tissue, the worst ones are the ones in the little pack that my girlfriend always
Yeah,
had.
why even? Did you ever try to use one of those as a napkin?
Remember those as a
Get
kid?
out of here. You're in the car, you're like, oh, I got barbecue sauce. And they're like, oh, here's this. It's
Oh
like,
God,
buddy,
it
pull
balls
over.
up. It balls up.
Oh,
They were always in somebody's book bag at the
Right.
bottom.
Oh,
that
yeah.
was last resort shit.
Yeah, those tissues are like old.
Oh.
They're
Yes.
never new.
No, they're not. I don't even think they sell them anymore.
Yeah.
They're just still left over from the 90s.
Ed, I always hated that smell. And whenever somebody smells like that, it always makes
Smells
me
like what?
like tissue. You don't think tissue has a smell?
I don't really-
What? Are you guys crazy? You're joking. What do you mean? You've never smelled somebody that smells like tissues? What?
She's legit.
Shut up. What are you talking? Toby,
I can't breathe.
what do you mean?
Dude, that's got to be top 5 dumbest shit you've ever
No,
seen.
it's not, dude.
That's next to Keith or Sullivan.
Kiefer Sullivan. Yeah, I'm doing a movie with Kiefer Sullivan. Carly, what are you talking? What do you mean? I thought you, of all people, would know that smell.
I know that doesn't make any sense.
What do you? Yes, it does. The way a fresh pack of tissues smells.
Dude, no wonder you think tissues need improvement if you think they smell.
No, they kind of smell good, but
do
they
they
smell like
smell like?
tissues. Like like a new book when you open a new book.
I think you're using books to blow your nose.
Come on.
Oh, God.
You never heard that? Oh, she smells like tissues. Like somebody smells like an old lady. They smell like tissues.
No, I've never heard
mothballs.
that. Estee Lauder.
Mothballs, yes, okay.
Mothballs, not tissues.
Not tissues.
Oh my God,
Both.
I haven't laughed that hard in so long.
Dude, she was just
I can't believe you
shaking.
guys don't know what I'm talking about.
I literally have no idea what you're talking about. Like, not even being like, maybe I can get there. I literally have no clue.
You're saying that tissues don't have. You've never smelled tissues. That like tissuey smell.
Not then ever been like, oh, I recognize it on a human at some point. No.
Oh yeah.
He said I hate when people smell tissue.
I can't believe. I don't know what's going on. This is an outrage.
Oh, God.
I'm crying. Maybe you just got maybe you got a good nose. Maybe you got a good nose and you're smelling stuff that I'm not smelling.
The smell of tissues, I think, is a common thing around the world. Right in. Call in.
Yeah.
You heard it here first, folks.
I can't. You have
Anywho,
tissues. I'm like, do I have boogers now? Because I was just hysterical laughing. Okay.
Gang, I don't know about you, but I have better things to do with my day than stand in the post office.
Oh, yeah.
Now, I happen to not, but normal people have better things to do with their time. That's why we got Stamps.com for you.
Yeah, baby, the big time.
So check it out. We're recommending Stamps.com when you're mailing or shipping anything because you can do it online. Stamps.com allows you to mail and ship anytime, anywhere, right from your computer. You can send letters. You can send packages. You pay a lot less with discounted rates from UPS and the USPS. You know what I'm saying? With Stamps.com, you get the service of the post office and UPS all in one place. Not to mention,
What's
got
that?
some nice big discounts on mailing and shipping rates.
Oh, yeah. Guys,
How about that?
It's really easy to use. I am a big fan of it. Simply, whatever computer you have, you can use. You can use to send out and print official U.S. postage 24/7 for any letter, any package, any class of mail, anywhere you want to send it, any size. It don't matter as long as you got a computer, a connection, and a printer. It's easy peasy, baby. We use it to send out our merch. It's very good. I highly recommend it. With Stamps.com, you get discounts up to 40% off the post office, 62% off UPS shipping rates. Not to mention, Stamps.com is a fraction of the cost of those expensive postage meters. They send you a package, too. It's super easy.
Send you everything.
Stamps.com is a no-brainer, saving you time and money. It's no wonder 1 million small businesses already use Stamps.com.
It's a lot of business.
We got a lot of small business owners out there. If you don't already, use Stamps.com and get involved. Stop wasting time by going to the post office. Go to Stamps.com instead. There's no risk, and with our promo code GARBAGE, you get a special offer that includes a 4-week trial plus free postage and a digital scale. There's no long-term commitment. You can stick and move, baby. I know how you do. Just go to Stamps.com, click on the microphone at the top of the homepage, and type in our code GARBAGE. That's Stamps.com, promo code GARBAGE. Stamps.com. Never go to the post office again.
Boy, are we having a hoot of a time over there on the old stereo app.
Oh, yeah.
Uncle Hank and Kippy are together every week. Sometimes it's Thursdays, sometimes it's Fridays, sometimes it's Saturdays. The way you could know that is if you follow us on the stereo app, you can see when we have our upcoming event.
Yeah, guys, it's a lot of fun. We do it every week. It's like a kind of the after party after the show, Q&A. You get to ask your garbage questions live on the stream.
Right there.
Your voice goes up live
Right
to
there.
the listeners, baby.
Hot and fresh, ready to go.
Me and a big man are there every week. We're having a good time. Use the link in the description of this episode. It's www.stereo.com/Kevin Ryan or /H Foley. Either one works. We get to wet our beaks a little bit, and you guys get to have a fun way to interact with us in the show. It's a good time. Get involved. Now back to the show.
When I use those, they stink. And I think that we could have thicker ones, more quilted, more like a paper towel for bigger guys.
Okay.
Okay,
Hey,
yeah.
patent it. Call Barbara. Call Barbara.
I need
Corcoran.
$8 million.
I'm asking for $10 million for 3% of my company.
Right. Contingent
Which
upon
is
you gotta
really-
use the word contingent.
Yes.
Contingent upon me getting a patent.
Yes.
And some of that chili the other guy was trying to sell you.
Right.
All right, let's do this here. I'm sorry.
All right. This is again Patreon questions. This one threw me through a loop. I don't know if there's right or wrong or garbage or not. This is from Claire. Do you call it a knife and fork or fork and knife?
Fork and knife.
Ooh, I don't think so. I think it's
Really?
knife and fork.
What do you think, Foley?
I think it's a knife and a fork.
Fork and knife sounds like Neanderthal.
Forks and knives.
No.
Yeah.
I disagree with that. But I always assumed that anything I did as a kid or my parents did would be the garbage.
Sure.
And I can remember. I think a fork and a knife is the classy way to say it, because when I think of a knife and a fork, I always remember my mother saying it not in a nice way. It was always
Like
use a knife and a fork like a
Use
human
knife and
being.
Fork. Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Hmm.
And it was trashy.
Interesting. See, I would never in a million years think of this as something to decipher because I don't think
Either
I've
did I,
ever
but it
even
was-
thought about it.
it was
It's an
such a-
interesting one.
Well, if somebody says cutlery, then you know they got a little bit of
Or
what we call-
silverware. If somebody says silverware, I'm like, all right, I didn't know I was
Got
on the
cash.
damn
Yeah.
palette.
Can I get some silverware?
Right.
Yeah.
I mean, come
damn.
on. Yeah.
Was there
I would never call it that.
whether it was trashy or whether it was good, was there a set of silverware in either of your homes as kids that was like for company?
No.
Not for company,
Like
but
the
if
good-
we were
the good
eating
silver.
if we were eating in the dining room, and people were coming over, like the prop, like in the West Wing of the house. There was sterling silver,
By
but
dining
it
room,
rarely
means-
got broken out.
Yeah, no, we had the knives and the forks and the spoons that had the wooden handle.
Wow.
I mean, that was
That's tough.
Yeah, that was. I mean, that's
Wait,
pretty.
I know the plastic. I don't think I
The
know
plastic,
wooden.
and then they have like the knife. It was the knives that had the wooden
Oh,
one.
yeah, we still
and then
have
the
some of those.
plastic that they were like beige and they had little silver
dots in them.
Dots in them.
Ooh.
Yeah, that was
Anytime
like.
I went over to someone's house, they gave me one of those. It was a bad look. It was those things never held
Right,
cereal
you know the
in the
plates
morning.
are gonna be like plastic and they're
Yeah.
like melted.
Melted in the dishwasher.
Yeah.
We had nice steak knives, like small ones for
Yeah,
they
we
were
still
nice.
have them. We bought them at Cutco, and like that thing still, it's like 50 years old. She still breaks like
That's
the
how you
box.
know
It's
they're
in the
good.
cardboard box, like it's all tattered
Wow,
and ripped
she
and
kept
stuff.
it.
And she kept
like it's
it
a Christmas tree.
Yeah,
She's
yeah.
like, keep the box. We got to put it back in.
for sure.
Yeah.
for sure.
We still have a Ginsu knife, and it's still regularly used in our house. The one with the little fork at the top. You know what I'm talking
wow.
about?
Okay.
The one that can
That's
cut
a-
through a nail?
Oh
Or a
my
shoe
god.
or whatever. Yeah.
Cut through a nail?
They sell it on TV, right?
I think Foley's parents were big TV people.
I don't know if
I
I
had to
appreciate
guess.
the way you asked me that question. You were like, they sell it on TV,
No, because
right?
I remember the infomercial. I love buying guys when
Do
I
you
watch
buy online?
Oh, when I
or on TV?
anytime I can.
Wait,
like I love
you're a
like
QVC
if I-
person?
No, but if I'm watching like Shark
Got some
Tank,
nice term life
I'll
insurance.
I'll watch like, and if somebody has whatever invention, and I'll look them up and I'll buy their stuff. Like I have a lot of things from Shark Tank.
Wow.
And
What's
if
the
I
best
get
one?
stuff-
Scrub Daddy?
God,
Oh
you
no,
do.
my best one is called it's not a Snuggie, it's a Comfy.
Ooh.
You have one? How
I got one-
luxurious
I
is
got one for my
it?
girlfriend.
What's a
It's
comfy?
unbelievable.
Oh my god,
unbelievable.
it's so comfortable. It's a blanket that's a sweatshirt. I mean,
Oh, I've
it's like
seen it. I've
dirtbag
seen it.
shit.
Yeah.
It's huge. It comes in like one size. It's like down to the floor on me, and it's literally like a shearling kind of. I don't know what to call it. It's definitely not.
Like terry cloth?
It's like the lining of an UGG boot.
Right, it's like the lining of an UGG
Gotcha.
boot on the inside, and the outside is this like velvety, and it has a hood and a pocket.
And you
I
just-
mean, it's
you just
so.
cuddle up
Oh
in
my
it?
god, it's
Damn.
so warm and comfy. That's the best Shark Tank convention, and I think they probably made like $1 billion because it's so good. They sell it at like the pharmacy too.
That's awesome.
You know it's bad if it's if you're buying clothes at the pharmacy.
Ooh, yeah, I love that.
If you're buying clothing or
Yeah.
bedding at the
Oh,
pharmacy.
they got a couple of as seen on TV things over there at CVS.
There's a
in
little
near the
section,
toy aisle.
yeah.
You know what
Yeah,
else
not
is
too shabby.
really
Yeah.
bad from a pharmacy? Cologne or perfume.
Uh-huh.
Is that
Oh,
a tough
100%,
look?
yeah.
That is a tough look.
Right, and they lock it up.
Yeah, it's locked. I'm like, who's
You
stealing
gotta
the booth?
ask.
What
You
are
gotta
we
ask.
doing?
Oh, can I get the perfume? Can you come unlock the cabinet? Oh God, yeah.
Trying to get my hands on some English leather here. Let's go.
Yeah.
Right.
They always lock that up in the electronics. It's like, dude, no one's stealing the CD player, all
Right.
right? Or like, no one's stealing the 6-pack of VHSs. Let's
Right,
go.
right.
I was in a Walgreens yesterday that had the deodorant locked up.
Oh
That's,
yeah.
that's a nice
going
part
on
of town, I guess.
Right, and they lock up the dish pods too. Isn't that crazy?
Oh,
the
the
dish
Tide
pods and
Pods?
the deodorant. Yeah, like the Tide Pods, the laundry pods too.
Jesus.
I don't know why. Maybe because they maybe cost a lot of money. People steal them.
I don't know.
I don't
Maybe
know.
that's something you can easily get in and just take a handful
Yeah,
of and
oh,
walk
true.
out.
Yeah,
That makes you feel
Good
real.
idea. I'll do that. No, I'm kidding.
It makes you feel real trashy when you have to call the guy over and he's unlocking it like a fucking
Yeah.
safety deposit box.
Oh, right.
I
right.
had to do that. I had to do that for a charger
Yeah.
at Rite Aid or something
Oh,
over the
God.
weekend in Philly because I forgot a charger. And he's like, "What one do you need?" I'm like, "Oh, this is a fuck." He's like, I asked the girl, I'm like, "Can you open this for me?" She goes, "Yeah." Well, I can't, but I can get somebody. I'm like,
Right.
"Oh, great." She's like, "Just wait over there, standing there like a fucking schmuck."
Right, you're standing
until
just like-
security comes over.
Right, and they're miserable because they have to do that for people all day.
Yeah.
They're
Oh,
like,
they
oh,
hate it.
another person needs this.
Mm-hmm.
Just let it all. I mean, just honestly get a better security system, like at
not
the
a
front
bad
door.
idea,
It's
yeah.
not that hard. Like
Yeah,
get a better alarm.
Yeah. You know what else really sucks? So if you need something behind the counter that you're not sure what it is, and like so you got to wait in line
Yeah.
to be like, and they're like, you don't have anything to buy yet. You're like, well, can I see that? And
Right.
you're like, this one, that. It's
God, pharmacy is a little stressful because there's always a line of people. If you're in the city, there's always a
always a
line
line.
of people.
Yeah.
Self checkout?
Big self checkout.
Yeah,
Big.
I don't. It's a lot of pressure. I'd rather somebody else
What are you
do it.
auditioning to work there?
It's a yes.
Here's the thing.
That's how you feel. I feel like I always end up having to ring the bell, and then somebody's coming
Always.
over, and I feel
And
like
there's
an
a line.
idiot. I always feel
the
like an
worst.
idiot, and I'm like, I'm getting one thing. I'm getting toilet paper, and it's like
a process.
ordeal
Yeah.
now. You know,
I get it.
you like it.
I love it. Well, I was a
Do you do it
cashier
at the
for a long
grocery store?
time.
Oh, so you're like a
So I'm
professional.
reliving the glory days.
Yeah. You know what you're doing. You're like,
I'm
I gotta.
Bananas, $4.11.
Right.
Tomatoes, $40.88.
Yeah, you
whatever.
give yourself a discount.
Yeah.
You're
Oh
like,
yeah, I not swipe some things. You know.
Yeah. Oh yeah, you got it. At that point, I'm working for you.
Yes, exactly.
Like I'm gonna take some bananas if I'm checking myself out.
For sure.
You do? You're stealing from the grocery store?
So what? It's a big
Yeah,
conglomerate.
they base like 1% of the fucking shortage every month. They know what to listen. I know
What,
the
you go in
ins
the
and outs.
office and look at the books? See what's available?
My wife pushes it a little too far. She's got sticky fingers out.
See, that's why
does she
that
do?
guy's circling like the fucking warden around there because of
Right.
bozos like you.
Yeah.
I'm always feel like I'm
Don't
stealing.
have me do your job, and I won't steal.
Yeah,
from
exactly.
You.
Get more
It's the
cashiers.
technology.
That's why you love it so much.
No, I do feel like I'm the pro coming in. Like, hey, guy, don't worry about me. I
Yeah,
know what
I'm
I'm
good.
doing.
Yeah.
I got it.
Got experience.
And especially when I go somewhere and they don't do it in New York really because there's typically like a bagger or whatever. But like in like a suburban store or whatever, you go like you could like bag your own
Oh,
stuff.
when you like flip the stuff up.
I'm like so like, but like if you're at a cashier and she's doing it and they slide it down to you,
Yeah.
it's like I paint my masterpiece. It's like
Oh,
get
yeah.
out of my way, give me the
Right.
broccoli, give me this, and like
Wow.
yeah, and they always go, "Oh, do you want to work here?" And I get off on it so much. I'm like, "Oh, do you have an
You're like,
application?"
no, I'm busy.
Yeah, I'm
Bye.
busy. I got a podcast,
good
you know,
at
it's a
it. I'm
thing.
just
But
good at
I used
this.
to work. I used to do it.
Pull out your bagger union card.
I show up in my apron.
Acme, Philadelphia, 99.
Shout out to Newtown, Pennsylvania, dog.
Are you
that's so
you
funny.
Kevin Ryan? Yes, ma'am, I am.
Legend.
I've only heard about you. I'm outside gathering carts.
They ride they ride you out on carts like a little parade.
I'm on the Rascal.
Produce
That
guys.
was always big. As a bat, if somebody left the Rascal outside, you got to drive it back in.
Oh, yeah.
That was big for me.
Yeah,
Oh,
that's exciting.
yeah.
That's
It's
exciting.
like driving a car before
Yeah.
you can. You know what
Ah,
I mean?
forgot about the grocery store rascal.
Do they still have those or no?
I'm sure.
I hope so. I'm gonna need one in a couple of weeks.
Foley's gonna get a Rascal and some fucking Velcro shoes. My head hurts from laughing.
Okay, let's get serious.
Ooh, this is this because this is an Italian thing as well. But my mom just did it. Or growing up, did your furniture have slip covers on it?
No.
No, but that's a big Italian grandma.
What's
thing.
a slip cover?
Like
Not the plastic.
A
Like
plastic
a
or even
plastic
or
cover.
cloth as well, just a cover.
Yeah.
Sure.
No.
Furniture cover.
And can I interject here on something that was on Patreon?
That's what I brought it up.
Okay. So, just for the listener that's not on the old Patreon, Kevin's mom has a shore house. She just got new couches.
Okay.
It's down the shore.
Okay.
okay.
Right. Of
It's a
course.
beach house.
Right, it's a beach
Okay.
house.
So picture like a quilt, but kind of like cut out.
It's cut out for the
On the
arms and the
corner.
back, like so. It's like not like
Oh, nice. Okay.
It's
Like
yeah.
people are doing those tortillas now where they're slicing it and they're bending it.
yeah.
Picture something like that.
But that on the okay.
Nice seashells, all that kind of
Got like a
stuff.
seahorse
okay,
on it.
because she doesn't want to ruin the couch.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
But here's the thing. He's saying that it's garbage and
I'm
tacky.
I think it's tacky, but I get that there's like at any given point there's like 7 kids that are coming from the beach.
There you
Yeah,
go.
that are
That's it right
sandy.
there.
Of course, I get
Yeah.
it. It's more
Conversation
Right.
over right there. If it wasn't down the beach, yes, it would be garbage. Did she make an effort to make it not look garbage with the seashells and the nice
That's
blue?
cute.
It looks,
that
it looks
sounds
all right.
cute.
It looks all right, but it's just yeah, I don't know.
Because
I get
let me
that.
tell you
but I'm saying
something.
outside of a vacation home,
Of
Maybe
course,
outside
of
of,
course.
a vacation. Oh yeah.
like if you have
Outside
them at
of
your
a-
house, it's a tough look.
Of
Right.
course.
But I will say there's something like when you get new furniture, you're like, oh my God, this has to last me so long. I
know,
have
yeah,
to
yeah.
like take as best care of this as I possibly can. You know? So maybe she's just like preparing because she knows it's gonna get destroyed.
Yeah.
And she'll be thankful that she had the cover when she sees how destroyed
But
the
it-
cover gets.
Yeah,
Exactly.
yeah.
I know. I go down there. I'm down there for the weekend, and those
You
little
ain't coming.
those little rugrats are running around. I sit on the couch and it's got sand on it. Uncle Hank's got something to say. about it.
Right.
So-
Yeah, you know what? She's smart for doing
I
that. You
get
can
it.
pick it up and just throw it in the washing machine.
I know, but when you're laying on the couch, it's like falling off. It's just
Right,
like, you're
yeah,
like
it's
what are we
slippy.
doing
Like a
here?
doily.
I want
How
to
about-
fucking relax.
How about getting some work done, huh? What are you doing? What are you doing
I
laying on
go
the
down
couch?
there.
Of your
I
mom?
go down there to relax. All right.
He's down to your mom's shore house, laying on the couch at 2 o'clock
It's
on
a
a Wednesday.
family shore.
Get
Now
out
stop
there and get
saying
a
my
job.
mother's. I take the trash out when I'm there.
I did my chores. Get off my back. Go up to your room, start playing music real loud.
Oh, good stuff.
Yeah, I never had covers.
No?
Never had covers, no.
I
do
think I also think it's an age thing. Like, because now my mom's like a grandmom. She does it on the furniture. And, like,
Yeah.
I remember going to my grandmom's house. She had it.
Yeah. I think that must be what it is. We had my couch. Tell me if you guys had this too. My couch in my parents' house growing up matched the curtains and the kitchen chairs and
Sure,
like the
yeah,
comforter. Like it matched
Everything ran through, yeah,
It
yeah,
was
yeah.
like, Mom, why would you commit like this?
That hard to
Like you
everything.
can't ever change your couch again, and they never did. For like 20 years, they had the same one. 25
That's-
years probably.
That's crazy. That is. My mom did that at one time in the 90s. There was a lot of
Tapestry was popping.
there was a
for
lot of
long
like
time.
peach and green in like the early 90s.
Yeah,
There was
yeah.
nothing better when that 1 or 2 times in your life as a kid where they redid something.
Oh.
Where it was the new couch or
A
the
new
carpet.
carpet.
Oh god, I remember when my parents
Fuck
got
yeah.
a new carpet and it was like you couldn't walk on it.
Oh,
it was
yeah.
like don't
They kept the
step
brown paper
on
down a
the
little bit.
carpet.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, keep the paper up, hold
Yeah.
up appearances for a little while.
Right.
We would end up ruining everything. It didn't
Of
matter.
course, that's the thing when you have kids, everything gets
Oh
ruined.
yeah, the
That's
dog's
it.
gonna shit over there or
Yeah.
something.
Spills, everything spills.
Yeah.
Uh,
But it's nice. I think it is psychotic though. I know people, and it drives me crazy when people don't take the plastic off of electronics. Are you that person that
Yeah.
leaves the cover on the?
Right.
You do that? You
no,
leave
no,
the
no.
plastic?
I don't
peel,
do
like
that.
the clear,
no,
like
I don't like that.
cellophane.
That's the best feeling ever.
oh,
taking
taking that off.
right off a new phone,
Oh.
and you just look at it for those 3 seconds before you destroy
Yeah,
it. You're just like,
yeah.
oh, this is so clean.
That's garbage. I
yeah.
love that.
Oh, that's the best
It's
feeling.
pristine. It's
Woo!
never going to be that
and you
good.
just kind of look at it like
There's
it's a
no
diamond.
fingerprints?
Yeah, it's
Oh.
like perfect.
I can't believe you know that. Not the tissue smell. It blows my
I
mind.
can't believe that there's a tissue smell. I hope that I'm wrong. I hope somebody's like, I know what tissue smell like. I want a description of the notes of a tissue. Like that's what I want.
I couldn't pick it out of a lineup.
A little bit of
No.
vanilla.
Yeah.
Little-
That's so funny. My buddy growing up, and still in both houses, he lived in a house until we were like, it was, I don't know, 12, and they had built-in couches. Did you ever see
Ooh,
those?
into the living room?
But like
Like a sunken living
not
room?
sunken. Just
Oh, I
built
like a sunken.
sunken. I have a sunken living. It's 2 steps. It's 2 steps.
That's enough.
It's a lot.
One
It's a
is
lot for
enough.
New York.
Yeah.
It's cool. But they were built like into the ground and the floor.
Like
a
a
regular
diner?
couch.
Like a church pew?
kind of like a diner booth.
My buddy had a diner booth in his kitchen growing up. It was pretty sweet.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah,
Was it
was
like
nice.
done the right way, or
was
did they
done-
steal
it
it,
was-
from a diner that was going out of business? Or was it like, hey, we're gonna recreate?
Yeah,
this
if you're gonna
motif.
do it, you gotta do it.
You gotta do it.
The
Yeah.
grill guy did live there for a little while. I don't know.
Tony!
No, they did it nice. It was red. It was fucking tight.
That's pretty good.
Good place to have when we had a party. It was a good place to
Oh, a
hold
little
court.
pizza party. Yeah. That sounds fun.
Nothing wrong with it.
But
Yeah.
I can't imagine having a built-in couch.
Oh, yeah, they're just there.
That's so great. They like bought the house with it?
I think they had them built and designed in
Wow.
there, but it was cool because it was like it was a big couch, so it was maybe
Oh, that sounds
20
cool.
feet long, like along the whole wall. So like when we were in like high school, we get all fucked up and you would just like sleep on it. Like it'd be
Right.
like
I get that.
It was
That's
cool.
Yeah.
there was always that one
actually
family
sounds
that
cool.
did that shit.
it was just a little
Right.
different.
The kooky,
Different
yeah,
stuff.
a little bit
Yeah.
different stuff.
It's the only place I've ever seen it ever in my life. Shout out to Pat, who is for sure listening. All right, let's see. Do you use any of you? This is from Frank. Do you use any of your family's login credentials for streaming services instead of paying for your own?
Next question.
Plead
Who
the
wrote
fifth.
that? My mom. What the fuck?
From Henry's mother.
I don't know how I get away with it, but man, I got the whole package. Any app, I download it and I use their login from their Comcast in Philly. I have Spectrum
Wow.
cable and I'm in New York.
I know.
That's amazing.
yeah.
I'll be watching the Sixers tonight, chilling.
Wow.
I'll tell you the weather in Philly tomorrow morning if you want. I'll be
That's
watching
amazing.
Action
I
News.
think I'm all right. Thanks. Appreciate that. I got an iPhone.
Everybody does that.
I
though.
don't. I have my own accounts now.
My
Which
parents
I feel like an adult.
use my accounts.
That's
my
a,
parents use
yeah.
my accounts, and I actually use my friend's HBO Go.
There you go.
Ooh.
That's a good one to like have. I was always like, oh, I don't know, and then I was watching something, and she's like, just use my HBO Go account, and I use that a lot,
Yeah,
because I have
yeah.
a projector. I just log in on my laptop, and it boom goes right on my wall because I have like a big empty wall.
That's your TV?
No, I have a TV too. I have
Yeah.
a TV in my living room, but in my bedroom,
That's
I have
pretty
a
cool.
projector.
Is the
hung up. It's
projector
so
like
cool.
hung, like it's in place, or do you have to set it up every time?
No, it's in place.
Because I have one
It's
we have
on
to
a-
set up every time, and it's a real
It's
pain
like
in the ass.
I have a fireplace and the mantle. I have the projector on there all the time.
How's the pictures? Look like a drive-in
It's
movie.
beautiful. Yeah, it's like
Really?
a drive-in movie.
They're
yeah.
crisp. Yeah,
It's
real
it's a
crisp.
really nice projector. It's
Huh.
a good one. And I love to like just go on like HBO and boom, plug it in, and then it's like a movie.
There you go.
It's very
It's
cool.
fun.
That's not bad.
It's a nice
Yeah.
little night out, you know?
Yeah,
I
but
like-
that's the one that I use, I think, the most, and that's the one I take for my friends.
HBO Max is pretty sweet.
Oh yeah,
Not too shabby.
HBO Max is nice.
I don't understand the
it's
difference.
just it's the next upgrade of whatever
Right.
HBO on demand was. Everything's
Yeah,
there.
HBO.
They're buying
Max.
movies,
That's
they're
the one
cutting
I
deals.
take. Yeah, for my friend, HBO Max. But they have like The Sopranos. You can rewatch The Sopranos anytime you want.
Yeah, but can't you do that on regular HBO?
No,
It doesn't exist anymore.
Yeah, that
No,
doesn't exist
you,
anymore.
You have to pay for it.
It's Warner Brothers
per
streaming.
episode.
So it's all the Warner
Oh,
Brothers.
you want to hear something really, really embarrassing?
it does
about
have
that?
it does have Turner Classic Movies. You're right.
Yeah.
Something really embarrassing about this. And it's coming back to me. I sat in on a market research thing to make like $150
Okay.
for this streaming service. Now that I remember, do you remember I
For
did?
HBO Max?
It was. They were like, well, what if you could combine these, and these? Would that be something you were interested in? Like a
Oh my
focus group. That's what
God,
it's called.
A focus group.
'Cause I
I've
needed
always
the money.
wanted to be in a focus group.
I needed the money.
I would love to be in a focus group. No, I would do it for free.
Yeah,
I'm
well, they
so
give you
excited.
like $150 gift card, which
Ooh,
I thought
what
it was
kind of gift
cash.
card? What
I
kind
thought
of
it was.
gift
I
card?
needed the cash. I can't pay my fucking rent with a gift card. You fucking assholes.
Well, it depends on
I
where
was
it's
in the
from.
fine print. It was like an American Express or something.
Oh, that's pretty nice.
I know, but I needed the cash. I ain't there for
I
my
know,
health
Yeah,
card.
you're not there for fun. Like I would go for fun.
Yeah.
Ooh, yeah.
Try it. It's fun. It's a good time. You feel really important.
Oh,
in
yeah,
there.
that's why I
They're
wanna
like, would
do
you like
it."
this? I'm sitting back like, I don't know if I would pay for this.
Yeah, like you're a
Like at the
scientist.
jury.
Yeah, exactly,
When
yeah.
you go to court.
I'm sitting there, they're like,
There
and
for
you're-
12
You're surrounded
hours.
by the mirrors, and they're all, they're back there watching you.
Wow.
Yeah, it's a power trip. You're like, I'll have another free water, please.
Next thing you know, Elon Musk walks in. Kevin, thank you for your help.
I was in a bad spot. This was not too long ago, by the way.
How many have you done? What's the coolest one you've done?
It was all. I think that might have been the only one I've done, and it was for that. And now I remember that it was for HBO, like a new HBO streaming service paired with movies.
Wow.
Yeah, and I
Yeah,
had
well, there
forgotten
you
about
go.
it.
That's what it is.
I like
think
that.
I
we-
passed
It
on
is.
it in the focus group.
Well, you passed on it in real life, too.
I know, apparently.
I like the fact that we all steal those from each other. We share those with each other. It has like an 80s feel to it. You know what
Yeah,
I mean?
yeah.
Feels
And then it's
good.
cool. 'cause
I don't
you
know
get
how
to
we get away
see-
with it though.
Yeah,
They
I
don't
know.
care. I mean,
How do they make money? How does Netflix have all this money to have $1 million budgets on these shows?
well, a lot of it.
And
They got
when you
monthly
get to,
cash coming in.
yeah, but they got cash coming in, but everybody can share their account with 4 people.
Yeah.
And I mean, these Netflix shows are big money. You could tell watching them. I'm like, this show costs like $10 million.
Sure. Well, I'm pretty
Yeah,
sure they're
like-
running on a deficit as well.
They're definitely
They're
running on a
running
deficit,
like they
right?
can just get rounds of funding.
There's no
They were
way
like,
they-
Oh, whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because I'm always like, there's no way they make that much money.
Not yet, I would assume.
Right?
But I don't know.
I don't know why they can't.
That
why
monthly cash flow is a lot. I think there's like 100 million users in the U.S. or something, or globally.
That's pretty good.
That's
I mean,
$900 million a month.
Hey, I'd take it.
It's like 20 grand
I took
a year.
150 to talk about a streaming service I couldn't afford. I'll take the 900.
That's funny. They pay people $150 to talk about $1 billion deals.
Right.
Like, why do you? It was so funny.
That's
I
so
literally
funny.
thought I was a king.
Kevin, what do
Yeah,
you think?
yeah.
My ginger ale's flat.
You
I'm
were-
like, thanks, buddy.
Also, what's even more embarrassing, I have a degree in marketing. They were like, don't tell anybody that because like then you disqualify because you know the game.
Oh, yeah,
So
'cause
then I
you're-
felt
you
even
got
cooler.
the
I'm like,
in.
I'm not even supposed
Right,
to be
you're like
here.
a private investigator.
I'm like a
at that
double
point.
agent.
Yeah,
I'm playing both sides against the middle.
Right. Oh my god.
Ran out to the mall and bought a suit real quick. And
I rented it.
came back.
Every product is designed by people who are late on their
Oh, dude,
Right.
for sure. That's all the feedback.
dude. And also, HBO Max has 3.7 million.
3.7 million subscribers.
That's pretty
Yeah,
good.
What's that a
too
month?
Shabby. That's a.
It's like $10.
10
I
jihads?
thought it was 14. I thought it was more than Netflix.
It's probably like $14.99.
It's got to be 14. Like,
Oh man.
and I will say, it's worth it. I think it's worth it.
$14.99.
$14.99.
I
yeah.
know. I was in the meeting.
Yeah. you
I set the
priced it.
price. I said
Yeah, what the
anything
fuck?
over $15, I ain't doing it.
You turn into Jay Larson real quick.
Buddy, we are.
I
cooking
said
with-
don't go over 10. I told him don't go over 10. You're mad about it when you read about it? Trying to get back into the focus group?
Yeah. Oh, man.
Oh, I wonder if they even do those anymore. COVID.
Probably not. There's like online ones you can do, but they're like for a nickel.
Right.
It's always bad when it's like
For a
fucking
nickel.
it's the 27th of the month, and I'm like, how can you make $500 today?
Right.
I'm googling that.
Right.
You've Googled how to make $500.
Yeah, man, I've been in some tight spots. Okay, just now we're starting to make a little bit of cash, and I got to split it with you two bozos.
You're reading Soldier of Fortune, doing a hit. How do I make $2,000 today? I got to fly to Ecuador.
All right, moving on. My personal finances aren't a topic of discussion.
Have you ever sold blood for money?
I've thought about it. Yeah.
Or
But it's only like
sperm donor or
$25. I'm
something.
like, I can get $25.
Yeah.
Or 50. I can get my hands.
Right.
I'm playing bigger. I'm looking after bigger deals, HBO kind of stuff. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
I thought
yeah.
blood you donate.
Yeah,
wanna
they'll
be
pay.
the-
They'll pay you for like it's like $20. The plasma is where the
$20?
money's at,
Right,
or
the
bone
plasma.
marrow.
Yeah, yeah,
You
oh,
can get a
bone-
couple hundo for.
I hear
bone marrow.
Blu-ray's pretty popular too. Plasma.
Oh my god, that's so funny. I have a friend that she found out she's a sperm donor baby, and she has like
Oh,
9 brothers and
wow.
sisters that she found.
Holy
Yeah,
shit! They made
yeah,
a Vince
that
Vaughn
were
movie
and
about
and
that.
and wait, this is so interesting. Her biological father is the season 1 winner of Survivor.
Richard?
Yes.
No way!
Yeah.
Shout out to
You
Rich.
should have her on your podcast. She's very cool.
That's bananas.
Yeah, pretty crazy, right? He was like needed the money and was like donating so much sperm and like.
Wow.
Man, that's not bad. You find that's a nice little jackpot.
Plus, he was
Yeah,
a
it's pretty
nudist
cool.
too.
He was,
always
yeah,
naked.
yeah. Always something going on.
Shout out to Richard.
Pretty cool.
I forget his last name, but I remember him.
Yeah. He was the first one. You always remember
No,
the
the-
first one.
At least he's not a bozo. You know what I mean? That'd be cool.
I think he
Right.
was. though, kind of.
Find out your dad's Derek Jeter or something like that.
Ooh, that would be cool.
Yeah.
That I would like.
Be looking for
Yeah,
a little.
I could have sex with my dad or something. All right, let's see. This is from Sean Mack. Have you ever framed a poster? That's
Yes.
Really?
Yes.
Well, this brings up, I think, the old, is it trashier to not frame it?
True.
Wait,
Right? If you just
Yeah,
stick 4
actually.
thumbtacks in it like
Right.
an animal.
Hold
Right,
on. What are we?
yeah.
What are we talking about? We talking about high school? Are we
Ever.
talking about
Ever.
now?
I
I
think
think it's an
ever.
open-ended thing.
Yeah.
Well, I think now, if you did it as an adult now, it wouldn't just be a poster. It would be like a print, right?
Right.
If you're going to a poster shop,
Right.
getting a fucking Metallica
yeah,
regular
are we talking
poster.
like Spencer Gifts
But,
poster vibes or
because getting something framed ain't cheap, I'll tell you that.
Exactly.
Yeah, they get you.
exactly.
That's a hundo right there.
Yeah, and there are some pretty cool posters, I guess. I mean, I'm not hating on it.
Yeah.
I mean, I did it. I found a print of. I mean, it's a poster.
it's
a print is
it's
a poster.
it's a
A print is a poster.
poster.
That's why I said yes. And I did that.
Yeah.
And
Print
I found
sounds
this
much
really
better.
cool, like old vintage frame, and I like put it in there. But it was like a print of something that was in the Monica's apartment in Friends, and that was my
What
favorite
was it?
show. The like French poster that was behind her TV, or like whatever it was, art that was
yeah,
behind
I
her
can't
TV.
pull it. Big Friends guy, though.
Oh, love it, love
Yeah,
it.
We have a Vogue.
She had the coolest apartment.
We have a Vogue
That's why the
print.
guys wanted it.
Yeah.
We got a Vogue print that we think we're pretty cool to have.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it's just a poster. But
Yeah.
it's just one of those things. It's real. Remember the posters, the shitty frames that were plastic where you had to stick it to the
Yes.
side?
Oh
They
yeah.
never
Always fucking
Right,
came
The
they
off.
were
bottom always
wacky
fell off on
colors,
that thing.
right?
Yeah.
Fucking
yeah.
up my Nirvana poster. What's
Right.
up?
We have, which we also did on the Patreon. My wife found a fit. It's like the most insane thing that's in our apartment. It's a fish like chart of like
Oh, cool.
no, it's bananas.
A fish chart?
Wait, it's
this.
not cool. You're saying?
It's cool in the sense that like it's obscure. I could
Right.
see
It's
like
like
it's something
all the
you would
different
do
fishes with their names
with
and
like their Greek name,
yeah,
like the
yeah.
smallmouth
I have
bass.
that of butterflies.
See, there you go.
Yeah,
of
yeah, yeah.
course.
It's
I've seen that
cool.
fish shit at a seafood joint. That's pretty classy, I think.
I think
Not
that's
your New York City one-room apartment. It's not like I mean, it's not like a fucking marine theme we got going on.
Hey, Baldy, let me get the sea
where'd she
bass, huh?
find it?
Somebody in our building was getting rid of it.
Oh, okay. So
So
you
she
don't
did
have,
it
yeah,
and
you don't have
reframed
any
it.
attachment to it. If you don't like it, you could chuck it. But
I've been
that's
wanting
pretty
to
cool.
chuck it, but it's
So
the first thing you see when you
know
walk
What
in.
kind of
you should-
fish?
Oh my god.
It's all North American freshwater fish, I think.
You could be like, oh my god, I bumped into it and the frame broke,
Yeah, it's pretty good.
so I threw it out.
So I threw it. Sorry, I burn it. I apologize. Someone
you done-
stole. We've
have
been
you-
robbed.
Rob, they just took
They
the
just
fish.
took the fish poster. Oh, this is a shame.
Have you done something like that? Have you ever sabotaged anything you didn't want in the house?
There was well, I was dating this guy, I lived with this guy, and he would wear the same hoodie every single day, and I made it disappear.
Really?
Yeah,
That's a lane.
I
With
mean,
fucking
it
the
was
fur
like
coat.
annoying, and he had like 4 of the same one, and he wore it every single day. And my
how'd you get
friends
rid of
were
it? You
like,
throw it
does he
out?
wear it every day? Because every time they saw him, he was wearing the same hoodie.
I want to know exactly what you did to
He
make
never,
it disappear.
I donated it.
That's
I
it. Just
donated.
one day grabbed it. and-
Yeah, because I would do the laundry. So I was like,
Yeah.
There you gotta
now
go.
see him, now you
See,
don't.
yeah,
again,
now you see, now you don't.
the back and forth is crazy. Like to do that is psycho. It's garbage to do it. But
Why is
then,
that
but
psycho?
then you don't throw it out. You,
You
donate
donate
it.
it. It's
That's
classy.
Yeah, you
classy.
donate it. You gotta donate. You can't just throw out
I throw it
clothes.
out.
You throw out clothes.
I do it with the intention to donate it, but I just throw it out.
It's just like in your trunk for like a year.
Yeah,
or
and then I just go,
something.
what am I
Yeah.
doing? Like, I
See,
I
I
just throw it
always
out.
donate.
My wife donates
Or
it.
you put it outside. Somebody
Yeah.
will take it.
Yeah.
You put it. I've done that before. Like you just put a bag of clothes outside. Somebody takes it in 3 seconds. I always am leaving stuff outside my apartment, like little things
Gotta
that I
start
don't
hanging
want
outside
anymore.
Carly's apartment.
Really?
Pick up some butterfly posters.
So
or
funny because my
something.
neighbor always takes the stuff.
Really?
Yeah, the guy that lives next door to me. Yeah.
I
Next
like a
summer,
lot-
I'm happy
next
that
summer I'm
somebody
wearing
has
that
it.
shirt.
But you're working at Burger King?
Still waiting for mine to get ordered.
It's like the booths at Burger King. That's what it is. Like those old booths at Burger
Yeah.
King.
Yes, it's the
That
orange.
with
It's
the
like
rainbow.
the orange and yellow. Yeah,
That's
yeah,
where
yeah.
it is. I just dawned on me now. Yep.
You look like the president of the Burger King Kids.
Yeah.
I like a little
I'm in
membership.
charge of who comes into the play pen
Yeah,
or whatever.
Only
it
2 at a
was.
time on a
Those,
swing.
Oh, those filthy things that we used to. Our parents would be like, "Yeah, go."
Do you remember the ones
Oh my God, yeah.
that were proper outside? They
Burger King, did they ever have PlayStations? It was
They
always
had
PlayStations.
outdoor.
Play
They had
PlayStation.
outdoor.
They had the
I think-
outdoor ones.
Yeah, it's
and
like
there
that
would
you
be a
climb
burger.
through the tunnel.
You would get in. There was like a burger with like a cage, and you would like climb into the burger, and you'd be like, it was like a bun with like whatever, and you'd be in the middle. I remember it was stainless steel, and I remember it
Oh
being
my God, so
10,000 degrees in August.
Oh, yeah.
And dude, it was like burning. I remember like and I'm like, this shit is bananas. My mom's just like eating her fucking chicken tenders
Yeah,
or a
yeah.
Whopper or whatever.
Oh my God, that's so funny.
Favorite
yeah, those,
chicken tenders from any fast food place was the old school
Yeah,
Burger
yeah.
King chicken
Of
tender.
course.
Wow, I strongly disagree.
I was never a Burger King girl. I was always a McDonald's girl.
Oh, yeah.
Nice special
Every once
treat.
in a while.
So every once
Aren't
in a
you
while,
sponsored
yeah.
by McDonald's
Jr.?
now that I think
Yeah,
about it?
sometimes, yeah.
I was never a Burger King gal. That's why I choose McDonald's.
Sometimes, not all
Shamrock
the time.
Shakes available
I
from
really
6 to
did.
10.
I grew up like eating like as a special treat. You get McDonald's.
Yeah.
But I don't think we very
Wasn't
very
a Burger
rarely
King
went to
fan.
But that's not why I said that. But that's
I
really
know, but it
funny.
was fun. Once
Imagine
you
I
said
get
it,
an
I
email
was like-
cease and desist. You talk too much about Burger King.
Oh, I love it.
Lose the Hawaiian shirt
Yeah.
now. Donate it.
All right, let's see here. This one is from Jason. This is just animalistic. Do you use the same utensil between jars of peanut butter, jelly, butter, honey, etc., whatever you
No.
use it? Yeah, no.
No.
Brant, I'll use 7 knives or
The
forks. if
thought
I'm
of it's
cooking.
making me it's really freaking me out.
It's
even.
terrible. That, and then also too, which I was thinking this weekend, crumbs in the butter is a tough look after toast.
Oh, crumbs in the butter.
You go over to someone else's house, I'm like, I gotta eat your crumbs. You know, my crumbs I don't mind. If I gotta eat your dad's crumbs, this is
Right,
fucking-
if you got company, you got to scoop out your crumbs.
New
At
butter, you
least
gotta do
gotta
new
get
butter,
you
yeah.
got to at least cut a slice out.
Yeah.
You know,
Yes.
first
Yeah.
as a buffer.
Yes.
You know, but you shouldn't be. I mean, there's no way. The thought of like having the mix of the peanut butter inside the jelly jar.
I
Or
think
the
I-
mustard inside the mayo. Oh my God!
I think I
no.
know where the big man falls on this one.
I see his face and I can tell.
What do you guys want to hear?
The
I
truth.
want the truth. Yeah, nothing but the truth.
I can't get away with it anymore. But I would be just a back and forth guy with the same thing. Just can't get away with it anymore. And recently, more recently than I like to admit, I had a similar situation with some cream cheese where there was some crumbs in
Okay.
there, and I loved it. It was like old pieces of tortilla chip.
Oh, you put it on. You
Wait,
spread it.
tortilla chips in your cream chease?
I don't know what was going on.
What?
It was a little piece of a blue corn tortilla chip was in the cream cheese.
Okay.
You don't use cream cheese and salsa?
No, I
No.
use sour cream and salsa. That's the money
I just go
shot.
straight.
Ooh, sour cream and salsa mixed together. It's
Yeah, it's
like
good.
the best.
It's good.
I just go straight salsa. I guess
Ooh
I'm
la
missing out on
la.
this.
You can also heat
I
up
like
a little.
salsas regular too.
Yeah.
You can heat up a little brick of cream cheese in the microwave and then pour salsa on top, and it's nice.
Interesting. Okay, that seems like something that would be in a cookbook in like the 90s.
But this
Like
yes.
fun party
My
snacks,
mom used to
you
do
know?
it. Taco dip.
Yeah,
she calls
yeah,
it.
taco dip or something.
This implies that you were using just the chips right out of the cream cheese container.
Yes, I believe it does.
Right.
Oh, you just
Solid.
spit on me. Jesus Christ.
I'm
Well,
gonna
that
try
bothers
it because
me.
I love cream cheese. I love cream cheese. I love yeah.
Forget it.
It's so good.
Mm-hmm.
Big fan. Cream cheese and bagel at a nice joint when they have
Ooh.
the flavored
Oh, you
cream
gotta get
cheeses.
with a fresh bagel and cream cheese. Who
scallion-
toasts a fresh bagel?
I never go toast.
You
That was just
can't.
that was in the news or on something that there's
I
a
never
big
toast.
debate about that.
Never
Yeah.
toast. It
Never
ruins it.
toast.
No, never toast.
Never
Unless
toast.
it's like unless it's like a day or two old. Then you could toast it, put
Yeah.
some butter on it, but
Not
never
a,
toast
not a,
a
like
freshie.
Brooklyn bagel or
Yeah, if
like
I
a
go
New York
somewhere
bagel.
Never.
and they say toasted, it's always no.
That's
Never.
trash. I'll tell you why, kids.
That's crazy.
It's
Why?
crazy.
Never toast. Never toast. A New York bagel,
No,
fresh
it's
from that day.
crazy not to toast a bagel.
I knew that. I knew.
This is Chicago. This
I
is what
knew-
Chicago does to you guys.
No,
Knew this
no,
was
no.
coming.
You're not. No.
It's you're 100%
No,
wrong.
You guys,
Hold
are
on.
in the,
Fresh?
you guys are in the minority of
Before
America.
this
No, we're
turns
not.
into a war, just let me
Of
explain it.
America, maybe, but of New York, no. 'Cause bagels
Montana can
aren't
toast
good.
whatever they want to do.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
They got
I don't care.
Pepperidge Farm bagels over there.
Yeah. I don't care what you're
These
putting. on
assholes are eating lenders, okay? These are fresh New York bagels, okay?
Yeah.
With the water.
If it's
Tell 'em,
fresh,
Fatso.
yeah. If it's fresh, you wouldn't toast it. That's how good they are.
That's the fresh. You want the fresh.
But I know what you're saying. But that's only when, like Carly said,
Day olds.
to a degree. If you're going into we brought you into a bagel shop in New York, what are you gonna get? And then get to you and can I have a plain toasted with cream cheese?
No.
Because then it's gonna slide right out. First of all.
Oh,
Cream
never
cheese is
hot
going
on
anywhere.
cream
then you're
cheese.
tasting
Oh, yeah,
the
yeah,
toast,
yeah.
not the bagel. You're
Right.
tasting. You might as well be toasting white bread.
Right.
Sometimes hot cream cheese can go real wrong
Right.
real quick.
It gets
It
liquidy.
slides right
Yeah.
out. Yeah.
It's like the Terminator 2.
Because the perfect.
Just grab it onto the car.
It's got knife hands. It's coming after you.
Yeah, T-Bone, get
Yeah.
out of here with that bullshit.
Yeah.
Yeah,
The
you-
perfect bagel is like it's fluffy inside and just like the perfect consistency
Got a bit of a
outside. Why
tear
would
on
you
the
toast
outside?
that? Yeah.
For as fat as I
Chewy
am,
and yeah.
I don't mind a scoop. Little scoop.
I
in the-
love a scoop.
I don't mind a
There's
scoop.
more
bananas.
room for stuff in
No.
there.
Not a
No,
scoop
not
guy?
a scoop guy. No, that's
Oh
bananas.
no, a scoop is good. I always get a scoop almost.
What about you?
I don't do a lot of call to actions on this shit. I don't ask for a lot from the listeners and the viewers. Fucking prove these idiots wrong.
You're going to be wrong, T-Bone.
You're gonna
If you don't, there's no.
Buddy, at home, all right? At whatever, Amway or fucking Safeway
If
You're getting a
that
six-pack.
Wawa.
you're getting your
if you're getting a-
bagels from.
yeah.
If you're buying a six-pack of bagels, toast that fucking
Sure,
thing.
yeah. If it's
If
Thomas's
you go
mini
order
bagels.
a bacon, egg, and cheese, or a sausage, egg, and cheese, if you're a fucking gentleman,
Or
you
the-
don't
or the
toast
combo.
in New York. If it was made that day in New York at the bagel
Never.
place, you don't toast it.
Yeah, I feel like people like around the country they get their bagels from Dunkin' Donuts.
Yeah,
They're-
you toast
and
a
then
Dunkin'
that
bagel.
you
Yeah,
toast
'cause those people
you
are
toast
fuck-
a Dunkin'
Some of them
Donuts
aren't bad.
bagel.
Dunkin' stinks.
Dunkin'
They're not a
stinks all
sponsor,
around.
are
Stink,
they?
no.
They stink.
I like their
That could be a
hash
Dunkin'
browns.
shirt, too.
Yeah,
That-
it could
true.
be. Yeah.
Oh my god.
Time to make the donuts.
Multifaceted.
That's who Carly is. Time
Time to make the donuts.
Method
guy.
acting. A method.
Dunkin' in New York stinks. They're all dirty. They're all you go in, no one knows what's. It's chaos.
Oh,
It's
I
chaos
love.
in New York.
I like Dunkin'. I
It's-
like their
grew up,
hash
I grew up-
browns.
Oh, I mean,
Oh, baby.
come on,
Those
they
are-
should sell those by the
Hell,
dozen.
Oh,
not the,
yeah.
not the 6-piece.
Right, exactly.
Those are
Yeah,
like
you
bit-
never get just one. You got to get two.
They're like Bitcoins. Those things
Yeah.
are fantastic. It's fucking popping those. Good night.
You just like spark something in my brain that I've been meaning to say on the show for a
Oh,
month.
God. What?
McDonald's. We're
Yeah.
talking about it.
Yeah.
Okay, 10-piece nugget, $5. 3-piece, $1. You get 3 of those, or it's a 4-piece, $1. You get 3 of those, $3. 12 nuggets, $3. 2 more nuggets, you save $2. It's unbelievable.
Did Toby just break? What?
McDonald's just hacked his head.
What?
Jeez, push the dollar menu.
The Manchurian candidate over there.
Interesting.
You just activated something.
What?
You did so much math.
I know.
So
That's
much
a
math,
lot of
and
math.
I didn't do it.
Give me a number 6 and
I
call it a
believe you.
fucking day. That's what
Yeah,
I
yeah.
do. Or the stripped selects. Shout out to McDonald's.
You're just mad about the
okay.
bagels.
I'm
Yeah.
so upset about
You're very wrong on that.
Yeah,
by the
you're
way.
so wrong.
Was that a
on
question?
it.
What, the bagel? I don't even
just
know
been
how we got
ranting
there.
about bagels,
No, we
you
were talking.
guys.
We were talking about crumbs in the cream cheese.
Ooh, okay.
Yeah. Crumbs
Yeah.
in the butter.
I like it.
This is a perfect segue. This is from Anthony Gonzalez. Shout out to Anthony.
Anthony.
Is it garbage to lick the plastic McDonald's sauce holder to get every drop?
Jesus
Yes.
Christ.
That's trash.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Use your fucking fries like a
Right,
goddamn
that's what,
gentleman.
Right. That's what fries are for.
That's what fries
That's
Yeah.
what fries are for.
I
You
go
dipping.
through like 4 sweet and sour sauces on one
The
thing
best.
of fries. I scoop.
The
To me,
best.
it's just I want to get all the sauce.
Yeah.
Like
to
I don't
me,
even
it's
care.
just a vehicle
So
to
good.
eat the sauce.
Yes. It's
Mm-hmm.
just getting from point A to point B, and the size, the fries are that vehicle.
That is the premier sauce.
Yeah.
What, the sweet
Forget
and sour?
it.
I'm a barbecue guy. Barbecue straight up the middle.
Okay.
Sweet, nothing tastes like McDonald's sweet and sour
Barbecue
sauce.
isn't even like my top 2. My top
A top
3.
2. I mean, that's
Yeah.
you didn't say top
Top
100.
three.
There's only 3.
Yeah,
There's only like 5. Yeah.
It's not even my top 1 ever.
What I used to rock as a kid, I don't think they do it anymore, but they'd give you fucking McNuggets with straight honey.
Oh yeah, they still do it.
Oh,
They still do it. I've done
man.
it. Yeah. They give
Scooping
you a
that-
packet.
You guys talking about
Honey
McNuggets?
packet.
I got a deal for you.
Listen, if you blink 3 times at a guy, he might hook you up.
I used to love getting jacked up on that McDonald's honey.
Oh,
that shit.
hell
Like,
yeah. Hell yeah.
Oh, God, that's
very
so
nice,
funny.
very lovely conversation.
I
love
let's
it.
see what else. This did your dad or folks complain about the? Did your parents ever go out of their way, or will you to get cheaper gas? Like you were like, oh, the
Yes.
place down the next town over has 5 cent cheaper gas.
Yeah.
Would your parents do that?
My parents, I think, would do that because there was like on Long Island. I feel like there's gas stations like right across the street from each
Sure,
other,
sure,
so you're
sure.
kind of in the middle of an intersection. Like I'm the king at
Yeah,
that
yeah,
point.
yeah,
Like you
yeah,
don't know
yeah,
which one
yeah.
you're going to. You read them all. So yeah, but I don't think they would go at like to another town.
But they would. They
and
got. They
get
had
it.
their eye on
But
it.
they had their options because all the gas stations were kind of competitive.
That is
with
Long
each
Island's
other.
very. There's 4 on every
a
intersection.
lot of gas
Yeah,
stations.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What's going on out there?
I don't know.
There's a lot of fucking Exxons and Lukoils and shit.
What's going on?
Something's going on out. I've only been there a handful of times.
They
I
like
ain't
their
a
they like
fan.
their fossil fuels out there.
Big natural gas island.
My mother now. This is a 45-year mission that's ongoing.
Okay.
She can tell you right now. You call her on the phone right now. She'll tell you to the 1/10 of a cent the price
Wow.
of gas within a 20-mile radius.
Good for her.
What Wawa has, what fucking this one has, what Luke Oil's doing, 2 miles away.
Wow.
And there'll be a rotation.
Well, if you pay cash at the Lukoil, you get 10% off or whatever.
Yeah.
That-
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
That's
yeah.
bananas. I'm so I don't want to be inconvenient. So even if it's like, this is $1 more, I'm like, whatever. What's
Right,
it? What's it?
exactly.
$13?
No,
Right.
those
I'm not
old
driving
schoolers,
around.
It's a thing.
Yeah, I don't do
It's
it.
a
Yeah, I think that's a parent's thing to do.
Yeah.
That's a parent's thing to do.
We're driving 20 minutes away to get gas.
Right.
When 2 minutes away, it's 10
Right.
cents.
We're
different.
wasting $5 in gas to
Yeah.
get to the other town.
Yeah.
You
Do you
know?
have a car now? Do you drive?
No,
or
I don't even have a driver's license.
Oh my god.
No.
It's crazy.
Have you ever driven?
I drove when I was a teenager for a couple months.
How do you
and then
not have
I-
a license? You just never
Well, it
renewed it?
expired and I never renewed it. But
do
I
you have, a
have to
state
renew
ID?
it. I have to renew it. Soon.
Yeah.
What
but
do you
they
have, a
give
state
you 2
ID?
years.
What
2
do you
years
mean?
after the expiration?
Yeah.
What?
They give you
After-
2 years to renew it. Otherwise, you have to take your road test again. But since
Oh.
I don't drive, I just never.
So you
I
have
never
to take
went
your
and
test?
did it.
No, you got to go do it now.
No,
so you
I
don't
gotta
have to
go
take the
do it.
test.
Yeah, yeah.
Could you pass the test now? Probably not, because you're not thinking about
Probably not. Yeah. I mean, I haven't driven since I was like 17, 18 years old. Yeah.
it. Jesus Christ.
So what do you travel? Oh, passport?
Yeah, passport.
Or do you have a state
if you were
ID?
going to go out to the bar,
No, I don't have a state ID.
Those
if you were
things are
going to,
real.
you're going to get
Gotta
caught
bring
at the
a
bar.
passport.
Your passport.
Yeah.
International bar hopper. I like
mean,
it.
it's so embarrassing.
That's either
Why?
like that's
I
either
think
like I'm
passport's
refined
cool.
or I have a DUI. That's all that means. That's literally you see a
No.
guy at the bar like all I got is my passport. I got friends
Right.
that roll with their passport,
Yeah.
and it ain't because they're traveling.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. I
Ah,
feel
my
like
good man,
it's
is this Philadelphia by any chance? Yeah. Just got
so
in.
scary though, like going out with your passport. Because the risk of losing it,
It's
and
like
then
carrying a
that's
baby
like,
with
oh
you. Yeah.
my god!
I've had to do it before when my license expired because I have a Pennsylvania license. So it's expired, and I've been up here, and I'm like, I can't get down for a couple weeks, so I
Yeah.
roll with my passport. And it's like you feel
You
you're
feel
never
like you
comfortable.
have like drugs on
yeah,
you.
yeah. I'm like
Yeah.
constantly checking.
Like, oh
Yeah,
shit, is
yeah,
it still
yeah.
in there?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's better than a state ID, man. Can't
State
be walking
IDs are
around with
tough.
state
Oh my
ID.
god, yeah,
That's
embarrassing.
a tough look.
Embarrassing, yeah.
Yeah.
Anytime I do travel with like travel internationally with a passport, I'm like paranoid.
Yeah.
I'll sit in my seat and like I'll sit in my plane and the seat on the plane. I'll go, okay, it's here. I know it's here.
Right.
It's in the top pouch of the bag. And then an hour later, I'm like, let me just double check to make sure.
100%.
I'm like panic.
I know.
Panic.
Having a passport on you is so stressful.
Yeah.
It's so stressful.
How old were you when you got your passport? This is a new question because you were a very early episode for the listener. If you haven't gone back and
Oh,
listened,
yeah,
A
yeah.
Zoomer. You were a Zoomer.
but like
Yeah,
a
I
very
was-
even a very early Zoom.
Or,
You were
yeah,
very early.
Yeah, it was probably like a year ago.
Yeah.
Almost to the day.
Yeah, yeah,
you
yeah.
know,
Yeah,
almost
maybe.
You were
maybe
probably
to the
one of our
month.
first 8 episodes.
Wow,
for sure.
yeah.
So this is a big one now. Is how old were you when you got your
I
passport?
got a passport when I was 16.
Pretty good.
Pretty good, but
That's
I was
pretty
going
good.
on a cruise. Oof.
Family
Yeah.
cruise?
No, with like kind of like high school.
Oh, like a
Friends.
like
High
a
school
spring break type
girls
thing.
cruise?
Yeah.
Jesus.
I know, it's grimy.
That's what they do. I mean, what else are you gonna do in high
Right.
school? What are you gonna? I mean, where are you gonna go? That's
Not
what
go on a cruise. You don't go on a
literally-
cruise in high
yeah,
school.
just like go to Florida. Should have gone to Florida.
Yeah, but on a boat, you can't get in trouble. You're like on a boat.
I
you know
got in
what
trouble.
Oh
I got
my God.
arrested.
On the boat.
Yes.
By who? The Carnival
By the
Cruise
boat
Police?
police. Yeah. I
would've
got
said-
arrested
I would
for
have been like,
fighting.
buddy, get out of my fucking room.
Were you
Yeah.
in the brig? What the fuck?
Yeah.
They like put you. They
She had to walk
have
the
like
plank.
like place to lock you, and then they interview you. And I was lucky that I was 16, so I wasn't able to like actually get in real
Sure.
trouble.
Yeah, call
but
my
I
parents.
didn't even do anything. I was just like around when there was a fight, and then I got blamed even though I didn't fight
For
anybody.
girls fighting or guys
what
fighting?
was-
Guys fighting.
What? And I just don't understand rolling up to like a crime or like a fight and being like, get
Well,
her.
no,
You know what I mean? Like lock her up. She clear. You know
I
what
know.
I mean?
Well, I was like, these guys
the girl
were
in the Burger
bothering
King shirt.
us. I told them to go away. They got mad and like got in my face, and then another guy got involved and like defended me, and they fought, and I got in trouble, and they got in trouble too.
She's a real provocateur. This one.
I really didn't.
What
do
is
nothing.
this cruise? Is this a
This is like a
teenager's
Carnival
cruise?
cruise line.
But was it all teenagers?
No, these guys were grown adults.
I didn't
Yeah,
know
it was gross.
How are kids allowed to go on a cruise when there was no
we
parent?
had
with
a no? I didn't have my parents.
There's
there.
always
There was
one or two
mom.
kooky parents.
Right,
that
there's
go.
like one
okay.
mom that like is the legal guardian of everybody. You like sign. It's crazy.
She's
My parents
probably
like
fucking.
signed me
She's
over
probably
to
had
this
4
lady.
Pinots deep.
Right,
and
she was in the
that shit's burning.
casino!
Yeah. What mom's gonna sign up for that? That's not going to let her hair down.
Right,
a little bit? I could
She was
use
in
the
the casino,
vacation.
and then she got
And
so
Tootie,
mad.
that's what
yeah,
Tootie would do.
I felt so bad because it was like imagine having to deal with that, and they didn't let me off the boat the next day.
Where, like,
When we
Belize
got
or
to
not
like
Belize, or where?
no, when we got to Saint
Kokomo or
Saint
whatever?
When we got to
Thomas
Delaware.
or Saint Martin or something. Florida. When we got to Florida.
Yeah.
I always wanted to see South Carolina. Bullshit.
I was wanting to go to Myrtle Beach. That's where I went when I was in the high school or college. Myrtle Beach.
Wait, on a cruise?
Not on a cruise.
Myrtle Beach was so cool. All the
It's so
cool kids went to
trash.
Myrtle
We
Beach.
went. I went in high school and then
so-
again in college.
Oh my God, that's the specificity of Myrtle Beach.
Went back for the muscles.
There was like a makeshift Mardi Gras of like everybody driving down and you like hung beads out. And I remember it was one of the funniest jokes. Shout out to my boy Ryan Jones. He was swirling the beads. He goes, "I'm running a deal. 2 titties, 1 bead." And I was like, that is the funniest thing I've ever heard. He goes, a 2-for-1 deal. 2 titties, 1 bead.
Oh my God, that's so funny.
That's garbage,
But
man.
didn't see any boobs the whole time.
But
But as like a 17-year-old hoping to see some boobs in public.
I mean, that's like pretty much takes up your whole day.
that was it.
You're
We were
just
planning
hoping
for
to
the
see
night.
boobs. Yeah,
I was
yeah,
like
yeah.
writing lines to try to. Yeah,
Right.
I spent like $5 grand on beads.
What the fuck?
All right, let's do 1 or 2 more. Then we gotta wrap it up.
Pre-Amazon, you couldn't get the deal.
Yeah, no, I had to like go into a store and buy
You went to
beads like a
Party
fucking
City.
ass. Yeah,
You little pervert.
I'm
What are you doing with these, huh? Going down to Myrtle Beach, aren't you?
Guys, I can't stop.
Little
I'm so
dirtbag.
crying with you.
all right, this one.
10,000 beads, please.
There's
sir.
a couple. This is a two-parter based on laundry.
Jeez.
Right?
Uh-oh.
From 2 different people.
Do I need
So,
a calculator for this?
what's your laundry process now? Do you have in-unit washer dryer? Do you
There's-
send it out?
There's a washer and dryer in the basement of my building. I live in a brownstone. There's a
Okay.
washer and dryer in the basement. I don't go down there.
No.
I'm
Too
not
sketchy.
going down.
I still get scared.
I'm not going
in
down
mine,
there.
Yeah.
No. There's two. To me, that's not my space, and I don't know
Sure.
what's down there. It's never going to be light enough for me to go down there.
Sure,
It's always
sure,
dark, right?
sure.
Basements always have one light bulb in the whole damn basement.
Swinging, yeah.
Yeah, swing. It's like dim.
Mhm.
What?
I don't do it.
No,
I
thank
agree,
you.
but it's also very New York because you drop it off or have it picked
I drop
up.
it off.
Yeah, that's what
I
you
drop
do.
it
It's like
off.
$1
You
a
do?
pound.
Yeah, I drop off.
Wow, I'm surprised you don't do it yourself.
I know. I used to when I lived in my last apartment, but this apartment, I'm like, because my last apartment, you had like each floor had a laundry room, which was perfect. Nobody was ever
Ooh,
in
that's
there.
great.
Yeah,
Your
those are like
floor-
college. Those are
Right,
nice.
it
People
was
can hear
nice.
you scream if you get
Yeah.
jammed up. You're not in a basement.
What, you getting stuck in the?
No, I'm just saying it. Like,
Washing machine?
somebody can get you in a basement if you're next to the incinerator or whatever.
Oh yeah.
Or next to the
means like-
super's workshop. That's a bad
Yeah,
thing.
the Candyman shows up to grab you.
But if you're
Right.
on the first floor, if you're on, if there's apartments next to you, you'll be all right.
Yeah, you'll be
Yeah, of
okay.
course.
No one's getting you on the fourth
Right.
floor.
On
That
the
was
f-
nice. That was nice. But
Yeah.
since I moved, no, I go and drop off. 'Cause
Really?
I don't want to go back and forth to the laundromat.
And you're
all
cool
the
with what
time.
fabric? What
Yeah,
detergent
go
they use and all that
crazy.
stuff?
Yeah, go crazy.
Huh? They don't shrink anything?
No.
Really?
Most of my clothes are vintage. So I feel like they're already shrunk. If they were going to shrink, they would have shrunk.
Gotcha.
You know?
Yeah, it's true. It's true.
I'm surprised
That's
you
how I
don't
feel.
have a unit in your place
I know.
and that you don't do it.
A lot of a lot of don't do that though because they flood and then it ruins everybody's anybody behind.
Oh,
yeah,
it
sure.
ruins, yeah.
Right.
I had my first apartment that I moved into in New York because my buddy owned it and he was grandfathered and had a washer and dryer. So I was like, oh, this is great. And then I moved
Yeah.
to like a place where I had to take it myself.
It's
It's like
like-
this is animalistic.
Right. I
Yeah,
know.
yeah.
It's I had a place in Park Slope that had a washer and dryer years ago, and
The
I was like,
best.
"This is the best."
Yeah,
best.
yeah.
I
If
didn't
you don't
even-
live in
I
New
would-
York, you have
I
no
would just
idea.
throw instead of
Yeah.
throwing clothes in the hamper, I would throw it in the washing machine,
Yeah.
and
Of
then
course,
like every
yeah,
day
then-
do a little load because they're cute. They're like a bowl of
Yeah,
pasta.
it's like this big.
They're
Yeah,
tiny.
yeah, yeah, yeah,
How
yeah.
cute is that?
Do you have
It's
a
one shirt.
dishwasher? Oh, you do have a dishwasher.
Yeah, I have a dishwasher.
I got
Not
one
to
too.
brag, but
I
I
got
do.
one.
Oh, you
It's good.
have one?
Just got one in my new
How
apartment.
nice is it?
Oh, it's a fucking game
Game
changer.
changer.
Game changer.
Game changer. Yep.
I look at the dishes like 5 minutes. I'll be done this.
You
Just
rinse it, you
rinse
throw it
rinse
in.
and throw.
Nothing
Yeah.
like the
You
smell.
just turned into your mother. I've never met your mother, but you turned into your mother. You rinse
throw
and
it in.
throw.
You
You
throw
rinse
it
and
in.
throw.
Go ahead. Don't even scrape the plate. Put it in there.
All right.
Bones and everything.
Yeah.
This one's from Homer. This is based on the laundry. This is from Homer Rodriguez. Have you ever taken your clothes to the laundromat in something other than a laundry bag? Like a trash? Like, have you ever been in a bag?
No.
No, always a laundry bag.
Always a laundry bag. Always a big. You know what I use? The TJ Maxx. You know when you go to TJ Maxx, you get those 99-cent like reusable
Yeah,
big
big,
bags.
sure.
I have one in my bag right now. That's my like thing. Because they carry so
much stuff.
Yeah.
so
You
I
just
fill
keep
that.
putting stuff in
yeah,
there.
and I bring one at one however often I go to the laundromat.
We show up with an IKEA. If we're doing the comforter, we're
IKEA
coming in
bags
there.
are
Yeah,
the same
IKEA
thing.
bags are.
Those are huge. We got a
Beautiful.
couple of those floating around here. Yeah,
Those are great.
Those
They
things are
carry
big.
so much.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're
Um,
awesome.
I've had to do it one time in a trash bag because I was like jammed. I don't know what happened in my bag. I think the laundry detergent spilled all over my
Oh,
bag
that's the
or
worst.
something. So I was like, I put it in I put it in a trash bag.
Yeah.
I was just like, hey, I'll buy if you sell one, I'll buy one off of you.
Right.
But like, I wasn't gonna walk here just with like all of my clothes.
Yeah,
in,
in your
I had to put
hands.
it in something.
Yeah.
Let me ask you this. Wait, I think I understood what you said. You had laundry detergent spill in your laundry bag.
I had to get rid of my laundry bag for some reason. I think I recall that was the reason.
Well, if you guys do it yourselves, don't you wash the bag that you carry it over there into?
Not every time. No.
Really?
No.
Oh, that always goes right in. The bag goes in with the stuff.
What?
No.
What? Are
No.
you crazy? Why
That's
not?
not a
I mean,
thing.
that's really nice that you do that.
What?
That's not trashy. That's actually
What's
very
the
luxurious.
bag made out of? They're typically not like a. They're,
No, they're like nice laundry bags.
Yeah, you buy one
With
from
the
the place.
drawstring.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, but it's like windbreaker material. No,
You're supposed to wash
Some
that.
can be, yeah.
You're supposed to wash.
Why the fuck would
If
you
it's a
put
cloth
the
one-
bag that had dirty clothes in it, put clean clothes in
Well,
it
I mean,
to walk
there's not
across
like
the street?
poop and mud on my clothes.
You're,
And plus, by the way,
I
when
can't
they
believe
give it
this.
back to you,
that I'm saying this,
when they
and
give
you
it-
two are looking at me like I'm
when
an
they
No,
give it,
I agree. I think that that's great that you do that. I
I
just
can't believe you
yeah.
don't do that.
when they give
Yeah.
it back to you, it's in a plastic bag,
Right.
sealed.
It never touches
Inside.
the thing.
Yeah, so I'm saying,
But the
clean-
bag's still dirty. I don't
I
know.
mean, you're very fancy.
I can't.
For doing
you
that.
know that I'm not. I can't believe you guys don't do this.
I didn't even. I've never even
I
crossed my
use my
mind.
TJ Maxx bag. If I use a laundry bag, I would wash it I wouldn't wash it every time. I wouldn't even
Really?
think to wash it every time.
Yeah, no,
I mean,
it's
that's like
bananas to me.
truly like very much you have your shit together vibes.
Well, I do
Yeah.
it just because I don't want to. What am I going to do with the bag while I'm waiting for the laundry to change over? Standing around like an asshole?
yeah,
I
yeah,
leave
yeah,
it
I
on
see
top
what
of
you're
the
saying.
washer or whatever.
Right? Yeah, you leave it on top.
Not in my neighborhood.
Okay, I don't know. Whatever.
Queens.
Yeah. Yeah, not in my neighborhood. Not in Astoria. That's where they
Right,
get
the
you.
nicest part of Queens.
Yeah,
More
exactly.
laundry bag heists per year. Astoria.
All right, let's wrap it up, guys. We got to wrap it up.
Gang, we love you. Carly, we love you.
Thank
Such a fun
you.
one. Thank
you for
so
having
much.
me.
What do you got cooking? You got anything coming up? Anything you want the folks to know out there?
Secret Keepers Club is my podcast, and you can follow me at Carly Aquilino on Instagram, Twitter, and Fashion Girl 42069 on TikTok.
Oh, you went viral for something.
Yeah, I went viral for
Was it the king or something? Or the
no,
queen?
it was the Four Seasons Total Landscaping.
That's what it was.
That's what it
Ah,
was. I can't believe I didn't
gotcha,
just
gotcha,
know that
gotcha.
off the top of my head. Yeah, Four Seasons Total Landscaping.
So funny.
Video.
Yeah.
There you have it, folks. That's my legacy. I was doing stand-up for 10 years. I did one video. My neighbor called me. He's like, hey, I saw you. I'm like, oh, my God.
I saw you on TMZ.
Yeah, I was like, oh, my goodness. But that was funny.
That's
great.
too funny. Kippy, what do you got?
Guys, as always, please make sure you rate, review, subscribe on iTunes. Full video available on YouTube. And then patreon.com for bonus content. I'm at Kevin Ryan Comedy on all social media. Let's get those fucking numbers up. You know what I mean?
Not
Guys,
bad.
thank you so much. We appreciate the support. Y'all are the best.
Yeah, thank you, gang. We love you. T-Bone, we love you. We'll see you guys next week. Peace. Beautiful. I don't think I can legally let you guys hit pause unless we talk about the Stereo app one more time.
Yeah.
Want to remind everybody, fantastic app. Doesn't matter whether you have an iPhone or an Android. Who cares?
I don't care.
You can download it and you can sign up for free.
Yeah, guys, use the link in the description. If you're watching this, if you're listening to it, the link, our promo link is in the description. It's either www.stereo.com/Kevin Ryan or /H Foley. Sign up, get involved. We're doing weekly shows, answering your questions.
Yep.
I'm having a couple of beers every time we do it. I
Yes.
am having fun. I look forward to it every week. We'll see you there.
Peace.